quality, and we just thank you for blessing us with life this day. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
So you're free to do whatever you want, but we are going to have a singing of the national anthem. If you want to take a knee, that's your freedom of speech. You can express that way. If you want to stand up, that's good too.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
My name is Kayla Blaine. I'll be singing the Negro National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven rings. Ring with the harmony of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith of the darkness has brought us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
So the reason, obviously the reason why we're doing this walk is very evident. We want to have action behind all these conversations that have happened for years and hold people accountable. So you'll have CEOs and business leaders that are out here, political leaders that are out here that are responsible for running our city, our country, in some cases with some of these organizations that are represented. And we want to see people treated fairly. Not just in the justice system, but also in education, in banking, in housing. The list goes on and on. And the significance of this bridge, the Fortune Taylor Bridge, is a very special story. So I wanted to bring up an advocate here in the Tampa Bay area who did everything she could to help get this bridge renamed that we're going to be crossing over here soon. So Gloria Royster, Come on up.
Good morning, Tampa! I want to tell you about a woman who was loved here in Tampa in the 1800s. A woman who gave love from her heart, and to this day, her life is a symbol of connection between people. Fortune Taylor spent 40 years a slave in South Carolina and later in Hernando County, Florida, along with her longtime love, Ben. They walked into Tampa in 1864. She once gave refuge to a white woman and her daughters whose family were not pro-slavery but had no choice but to serve. After the Union Army, together with the 2nd U.S. Colored Regiment, marched on Tampa and freed them that same year, Fortune and Ben claimed 33 acres of land on our Tampa Riverwalk and became successful citrus farmers. Their homestead began at our Patel Conservatory and went north, just into Tampa Heights. Is there anybody here from Tampa Heights? Yay! They were also among the first black couples to marry in Hillsborough County. A woman of integrity, Fortune was loved and respected by both whites and blacks. She became the legal owner of the couple's land in 1875, and the street that ran through her property was changed to Fortune Street. When a bridge was built in 1892 to connect the cities of West Tampa and Tampa, it connected to Fortune Street and was called the Fortune Street Bridge. It saved the struggling cigar industry, helped people get safely to work, and bridged the gap between white and Hispanic residents on the west and black residents to the east. It was the gateway for getting to East Tampa and Central Avenue, the place to be for black people and where black history was made. It was and is the only street and bridge named for a woman in downtown Tampa. Fortune Taylor was also a benefactor and donated land and financially supported the establishment of Tampa's first black churches, Beulah Baptist and historic St. Paul AME. From the steps of St. Paul AME, youth from Middleton and Blake High Schools would later march to the downtown sit-ins for equal treatment under the law of our land. 60 years after Madam Taylor's death, riverfront urban renewal and the interstate system moved through Tampa during those turbulent times. Black neighborhoods along both sides of the river around Fortune Street were lost, and Fortune Street was rerouted. Fortune Taylor's history was lost. In 2017, the Tampa City Council, led by Guido Maniscalco, chose to restore her honor. This black woman, who had walked with the movers and shakers of her time, but always had time for the neighborhood children. I live near Fortune Street here in the River Arts District of downtown. I chose to support the movement to restore Fortune's name to our local landmark bridge to embrace people and events that are honorable and promote diversity, inclusion, and growth in our communities. I work with a diverse group of people to reconnect the story of Fortune and Benjamin Taylor to the story of Tampa. They helped build Tampa. We erected the historical marker at the Fortune Taylor Bridge. We tell her story through lectures and publications and a walking tour hosted by the Tampa Bay History Center. Today, we are connecting here because she was there. I encourage us to bridge the gaps and tear down any walls that divide us, and to unite our hearts that bind us. Love. Love is an expression unbound by mental construct. Angela Davis wrote that walls turned sideways are bridges. Bridges. Tampa, let's be the bridge to humanity, the beacon of hope for a truly democratic America.
So, obviously, I haven't introduced everybody up here except for my brother, Dave Bautista. There are so many people that are out here today. To keep it brief so that we can get this walk moving, I did want to acknowledge International Sign Company. There's a love wall that will be unveiled, a replica of the love wall that will be in Seminole Heights. That's been redone by Dan Bavaro's family, as well as Bianca Burrows, who's a local artist. So we'll bring them up and meet, so give them a round of applause. So if anybody does not have masks, we have masks available. If you need water, we got water stations here. We have water stations at the halfway point, and we have water stations over at the other part. All right, so don't worry about, just try to keep our city clean with the empty bottles if you can. Throw them in the trash. Be responsible. Be respectful to everyone. And let's take this walk of love. God bless.
All right, y'all, we're going to need everybody to start working their way over on this side of the street to kind of get things ready to do the walk. I know TPD's got to get the road handled, but if you guys want to start working your way to this side, grab waters. Again, please make sure you have waters for the walk. It's not a long walk, but it's a hot one.